Hey Coyotes, and welcome to Cmstv. We have an awesome show planned for you today.
First off, we have a look into the new Selma movie with Grace.
Then we go to Carson with a story about the Carlsbad Marathon. And after that, we have a milk and food coloring experiment with Ariana.
Later, Lucas will give us a tour of Hoss Grove Park.
And we go to get some exclusive footage of what our school looks like from a bird's eye view. I'm Lucas Rowland.
And I'm Edward Gardner.
And
Cmstv starts right now. Calling all CHS alumni, make sure to be part of the CHMS Alumni Project. Now let's take an inside look on the new movie, Selma with Grace.
The movie Selma came out in theaters on January 9th, 2015. The movie is about the movement that Martin Luther King led to secure equal voting rights. March 25th will be the 50th anniversary of the march. The movie takes place in the 60s, which was a very important time in our nation's history. The film stars David Oyelowo as Dr. King, Oprah Winfrey as Annie Lee Cooper, and Tom Wilkinson as President Lyndon B. Johnson. One interesting thing the director Ava DuVernay said about the movie is that this is the first film that has been released about Martin Luther King and portrays what happened during this time. Selma had 4 Golden Globe nominations, including Best Motion Picture, Best Director, and Best Actor, and won for Best Original Song. It was also nominated for Best Picture and Best Original Song at the 87th Academy Awards. Have a great weekend, Coyotes. This is Grace Theater reporting for Cmstv. Now back to the anchors.
That was awesome. I'm going to go check that out. The CHMS drama class will be putting on a performance of Orphan Train today at 7 p.m. and January 31st, which is tomorrow, at 2 p.m. at the Carlsbad Cultural Arts Center. Be there or be square. Next, we're going to go put on our running shoes and take a look at the recent Carlsbad Marathon with Carson.
Many people enjoy running marathons, just like the thousands of people that ran in the Carlsbad Marathon. The Carlsbad Marathon is a yearly event that happens every January. We asked Teresa Lane, a marathoner, to tell us more.
So a marathon is 26.2 miles, and a half marathon is 13.1 miles. I think I've run 4 or 5 half marathons. I've kind of lost count, and I've done 2 marathons, and I definitely won't forget how many marathons I've run. Those are definitely more difficult.
Before the marathon, an expo usually occurs to promote the products for running. At the expo, people come to sign up to run in the marathon. The expo also has free samples for everyone.
When training for a marathon or a half marathon, you have to start weeks in advance. 18, 20 weeks before you want to run a marathon, you have to start practicing. And you start by running whatever you can. If you can only run for 1 mile, then that's where you start. When I first started to run, I set a goal to run a half marathon, and I could only run on a treadmill for 1 minute. I think people run marathons for many different reasons. Some people do it in the memory of a loved one who has passed away. Some people do it to raise money or awareness for homeless shelters, which I have done as well. And some people just want to learn how to set a goal and reach it, and then apply that to their lives in other areas for goal setting.
See you later, Coyotes. Now back to the anchors.
Phew! That was exhausting. Also, try to check out the basketball game on February 2nd, where our Calavera Hills boys team will be playing Earl Warren at the Carlsbad Boys and Girls Club at 3 and 4 p.m. Now we're going to go and see a milk and food coloring experiment with Ariana.
I'm Ariana, and this is the milk and food coloring experiment. Here are some items you'll need. This is cool looking, but how does it work? Well, milk is mostly made of water, but it also contains vitamins, minerals, proteins, and tiny droplets of fat suspended in solution. Fats and proteins are sensitive to changes in the milk. The secret of the bursting colors is the chemistry of that tiny drop of soap. Dish soap, because of its bipolar characteristics, weakens the chemical bonds that hold the proteins and fats in the milk. The molecules of fat in the milk bend, roll, twist, and contort in all directions as the soap molecules race around to join up with the fat molecules. During all of this fat molecule gymnastics, the food coloring molecules are bumped and shoved everywhere, providing an easy way to observe all the invisible activity. As the soap becomes evenly mixed with the milk, the action slows down and eventually stops. Hope you enjoyed. Now back to the anchors.
That was cool. I might try that. Next up, we have Lucas reporting from Haas Grove Park.
Hey Coyotes, did you know we have our own eucalyptus forest right here in Carlsbad? Well, I went to go find out just a little bit more about this interesting place. Haas Grove Park is located at the corner of Jefferson Street and Marin Road. This park was founded in 1908 by F.P. Hosp in the attempt to sell eucalyptus trees to the railroad industry. The railroad industry turned him down, and F.P. Hosp left thousands of eucalyptus trees. Today, Hosp Grove Park has a very extensive trail system, which is over 3 miles of unpaved trail. But this trail system is quite difficult to conquer, so you should be up for a challenge. But that's not all. There's also a lovely park for kids to play, and amazing natural features such as streams and ponds. It does depend on the weather though, so be careful. When you venture through the park, you can see great views of the Pacific Ocean and Buena Vista Lagoon. Oh, and did I tell you? The trails can climb up to 100 feet in elevation. This lovely park is great to enjoy with friends, family, or just by yourself. I'm Lucas Rowland, reporting for Cmstv. Now back to the anchors.
That was really interesting. Now we're going to show you what our school looks like from a bird's eye view with Sean.
Become
for this week's show. Hope you enjoyed it.
Have a great weekend and stay cool, Coyotes. Bye.